Good morning, Rani Mahal. One more time, getting to face as today's topic, freedom. Somehow we totally forget of the meaning freedom. What they call freedom. One point we need to understand what the meaning of the freedom. Ask everybody and their self, do you feel you're free, you had a freedom? I'm not saying in the sense of freedom is in one country to other country you're a slave, but in one point somehow we are all slave in our own mind, own thinking, own system in the country, own system in the state, system in the city. So this systematic life is good. One thing I'm making clear here, none of can we work without a system. System should be favor to the citizen, not unfavor to the citizens. This system make for the citizens facilities, accommodate them, and make them to success in their future. If the same system be failure to make the system, whoever make the system be failure to implement properly, to make succeed the citizen's life, then what do you call? The system is only made for the people who they want to employ, who they want to apply for, who can be followed, who cannot be followed. What does that mean? Same thing, one kingdom can make the rules. Some kings, queens can not follow that. Whoever make the rules, they cannot have to be, no obligation to follow the rules, but other citizens have to follow the rules under kingdom. Exactly same thing. Today we are living in this free country we call freedom. In India, we feel like we're Indian. I feel proudly to say I'm Indian, no doubt. Everybody should feel proud. We are one of a kind nation. We know how to live selfless, how to live self-made people. But in the same time, our system is a very failure system, which politics system I can say, because somehow, and my generation know when we grew up in the schools, we had education over the freedom fighters. And today is no one teaching what is the freedom, what they call freedom fighter. Why they fight for us. Why they fight to get the freedom for the India. How they get involved to the freedom, being a freedom fighter. Why they give their lives for making us free from other people's slave. If we are free today, just ask yourself, do we are free? As of my knowledge, I'm living in here, I don't feel some point we're free, because from the bottom to the upper to the bottom, whenever we want to do something, daily living needs, we want to do some paperwork, we want to do something, any litigation we need to clear up, we have to take this slavery decisions, going from one to other person to take the decision and beg them to please do my favor to give my rights. I don't think so is right. For example, I'm giving you, if somebody get confused, how is that be possible with the litigation be a slave? Yes. Litigation call jehde tode court case ho janda, litigation call any kind of you had a citation called challan, you have any civil matters in the court, you had even marriage dispute, any kind of dispute, any kind of considered to criminal to civil, small to up, even daily living life, even making the car registration, going to get the even plane ticket in this COVID-19, and anything in daily life you need to do something, you always have to find the connection. What is that mean call? It's called indirect slavery, because you have to find the connection, then you have to do the favor, you have to be very, very polish the person to find the connection, whoever you have to make happy the first person who gives you the connection, then you have to make happy the person who your connection is, to able to deliver your service, to done your job. And that time, we're all Indian, is involved in there, one point, we are obligated to do that. I am recently a victim for just a small thing, very small thing, getting the driving license. and I'm sharing my experience, getting the driving license, just driving license, you had to go through such a many channel. Okay, process is very easy as of the draw. I can follow up, no problem. I be qualified, I can get it. I did get it, but I did not use for by hook by crook system. Whoever used this by hook by crook system, they had a connection. Their license can be get within a matter of time, without any documentation, because they had a connection, they had a approach. This is I'm calling as a slave. As a normal citizen, don't have approach, they don't have a connection, but they are slave of the system. If somebody disagree with me, I love to take their criticism, and then I want they can prove me where we are free. Where we are free. Why our freedom fighters, they give their lives, they give their generation to generation, they take their lives away from the family. They can live their life to provide us the freedom to this free world to live, this free nation we can live as of one Indian citizen. Which one meaning has been changed? We consider this, no, we are not free. Close your eyes, every single one person, to ask your question to yourself, are you free? Like Bhagat Singh, our freedom fighter, I'm just saying on one person, Bhagat Singh, and our all freedom fighters, they fight for our freedom. What is the meaning of a freedom? Do we know what the meaning of freedom? Do we are really immune with this slavery? Why Bhagat Singh take the voice against the slave? Why? Did anybody even bother to think about it? Anybody bother to teach our new generation? Somehow we are today is a slave with the drug. We are a slave with the system. We are a slave with our ignorance. We are ignoring system is making our self as a slave. Sometime, okay, you had a leader, they give the order. Leader can be wrong. Leader can be given partiality decision. Leader can be go by his selfish way to make the decision. Do we have a voice against that? No, we don't. How you can say we are living in democracy? We don't have any democracy. Democracy means people had their right to free speech. Do we have a free speech? No. One person is like, for example, one PN can't call any SI by name. Okay, respect is there. He gonna treat PN to like as a slave because we love to be a slave. Our mindset is a slave. Oh, I had this or this job title, then I had a right to treat other person under me working. He's not your property, he's employee. This is the system we are living in there. From the top to bottom is the chain, from bottom to the top is the chain. Everybody's slavery job working because their need is required. They have to have a job, they need to work, they have to be a survivor. If you can object to your boss, what is that? First order comes, I can fire you. Why? I'm doing my job, I'm doing my duty, I'm following my order. Yes, I don't follow the order of your personal life. Means he wants you to be the way he wants you be to work, the way he wants you to react, the way you have to react. No. As long as you're following your job's guidelines, you're delivering your service, you're fine. You don't have to be very polishing person to your boss. You not have to do their homework. You don't have to go deliver the sabji, milk and all his personal need in his house. It is not a part of your job. But that's why I say we are not free. And the same time question comes there. You can ask every single person working as a police station, working under one ASI to other, home guard, start from I think basic rank start from home guard to the uppers. Ask every single person, they do freely job there. If you give them the one officer to assignment, they do deliver the independent opinion, independent their job, they can work without political boss, connection, influence. I don't think so. If somebody can bring this example, trust me, from my pocket, I can appreciate and launch the person as example to my India. My heart, my blood goes to my India. I love my country. That's why my voice coming out. I want to change this. Termites dimag. Termites eating my country, eating my people, eating my new generation, saying we are freedom. This termites, I need to kill it. How are we going to kill it? We all need to be together. We need to educate ourselves. We need to know our rights. We need to go over with our rights. We need to live with our speech of freedom, which one we don't have. Anybody speak truth open from heart, whatever they feel, we do make them quiet. With the power, with money, with whoever you speak with against the person going to try to intimidate you directly, indirectly to make your life as a hell. Next, in this country, you have to live it, you have to survive it, you have to do your job, you have to bring the food on your table because you have a liability for your children, your responsibility, you have to do your job. Then your life is already made by hell with the rich people, you can say, called Samajwad. Then some political pressure. Wherever you're taking against the person, whoever you feel is the person is wrong, I should speak up. But then just speaking up, a voice be quiet because of the system is broken. Because of we live in as of a slave. We need to change this. We need to tell Udham Singh, Bhagat Singh, we need to tell what is the piece of cake you give us. We are maintaining, we are enjoying, we are tasting. We are not. We're letting his life worthless because he gave us the freedom, but we are not free. I want every single person to please read the literature of freedom fighters. Read the literature of Bhagat Singh's, how he get into this, why he feel to becomes as a freedom fighter, why he gave up his life, why Udham Singh have to take this step. What is the reason they have to go to this extent, strength? How they get the strength, how they can get this idea, why, what, where. These three things you need to find the answer. Why Bhagat Singh becomes, his mind becomes freedom fighter. Where he go, how he go to make these steps. What he bring to our country and why he bring to our people. Why he need this to do for our people. Our people means be an Indian. He feel to be my people as the Indian nation need to treat equally. Bhagat Singh feel my people don't deserve the way they get treated, the way they get used, the way they get criminalized, torturing. That's why Bhagat Singh took the voice of freedom to come to the front line to provide us a freedom, give us the free world, which one we did not save it. We do celebrating 26th of January, we celebrating 15th of August, we call as a freedom, just for, not even for one day. Don't take me wrong, for several hours, starting point to the ending point, this 26th January celebration. Morning we wake up, we have different activities. Afternoon we forget about it. That was just as a one occasion. Like we go to the party, that's the way get invited to the wedding ceremonies get over. Then we forget who married, where they live, what they do, where they go. That's how we celebrating. That's the meaning of 26th of January and 15th August today. If you feel I'm wrong, I love to hear you.